Just completed a bucket list road trip in my self-built campervan to the Arctic Circle. We're at the Arctic Circle Centre in northern Norway. It's a bit cold outside, but the question is, what do we do now? There's multiple options. Option number one, I've got a whale watching tour booked in Tromsø, but that's in 2 days. And I don't think I'll be able to get there in time because it's took me a little bit longer to get up here. Option two, sack off the whale watching tour because I can always fly in for a weekend and go and do a whale watching tour, and instead go from here to the Lofoten Islands. The issue with that is I don't have a boat ticket booked to go over there, and I don't know if they'll have space, but the Bodo ferry terminal is literally 2 hours from here, so I'm going to try. And try my hardest to hope that the road conditions improve ever so slightly. Now, to the Norwegians, these roads aren't that bad. To me, not used to these conditions, it's a little bit tricky. I hope I don't cause any issues or drive off the road in a massive accident. That wouldn't be good either. But we might see reindeers. That'll be cool. This is definitely a winter wonderland. Can you imagine if this happened in the UK? I mean, things wouldn't move, would they? And yet here, you get the locals hurtling past at 90 kilometers an hour. I haven't just sat there for 5 minutes waiting for a car to come past so that I can follow it at his speed so I know what speed's safe. Honest. Look at that scenery. Oh, yes, Norway knows how to do it. Ah, crap, there's a sign there saying slippery road conditions. And I'm like, oh shit, that was a bit slippery. It's -2 at the moment. As you've seen, we've just crossed into the Arctic Circle, 66 degrees north. How cool is that? I mean, just look at that, and it's going to get so much more insane as well. And then I just looked down at the sat nav and it says 91 kilometers, go straight over the roundabout. So I've got 91 kilometers of this. Ooh. What do you reckon's going to break first? Me or the van that I built? While I'm up here doing this absolutely mental, once in a lifetime road trip, I'm staying inside the van that I converted into a camper van. Is it going to fail? So far, it's done 2,500 kilometers, no problem at all. And Nordic Norway really does know how to treat the camper vans. There's loads of places to park for the night, there's loads of places to shelter, loads of waste disposal points, loads of free water. It's insane. Sunnies have got to go on for this. That white snow reflecting off that little bit of daylight that we've currently got, that's a bit touching. It's proper baffling me a little bit, the fact that the roads are like this, and in the UK, anywhere in the UK, Scotland or anywhere, the roads would just shut down automatically, all the schools would close, and I'm sat here doing nearly 50 mile an hour, 75 kilometers an hour. That truck going past me was probably on his limiter on 95 kilometers an hour. So you check it out, like the car in front's just literally overtaken me. Looks like we're coming down off the mountain now. To be fair, maybe I do need to speed up just a touch, because the ferry leaves Bodo at 4:45. It's now 12 o'clock. I've got 4 and 45 minutes until it leaves. Obviously, check-in closes earlier and stuff like that. Plus, I still need to buy a ticket if there's space for me to get on that ferry. So I could do with getting there to get it all sorted. It says we're 2 hours away at normal road conditions. Yeah, and I'm still in two minds whether or not to go direct to Tromsø, 8 hours north, or get the boat down to Lofoten Islands and endure the wind while I'm over there. Actually, you know what? Why can't I go to Tromsø now, or just get there as close as I can there now, and then once I've done what I want to do, including the whale watching tour, I can always do the Lofoten Islands on the way back, and then cut through. Oh, do you know what? That's tempting, you know. Just quickly pulled over, one, to let a queue of cars by, but two, I can check that Tromsø route actually. At the minute, from exactly where I am, it's 550 kilometers north, and it's going to take me 8 hours and 17 minutes to get up there. Can I do that before? Can I do that where I get in there tomorrow afternoon? I'd ideally like to be there in 24 hours. Is that possible, doing an 8 hour drive? I don't know. Let's go and find out, shall we? The rain has proper come down, or then again, so's that big landslide there. Look at that. No, do you know what? I can fly into Tromsø and do what I want to do there. So if I miss that, then I can. It's not the end of the world. When am I going to get the chance to drive through the Lofoten Islands ever again? Well, to be fair, the opportunity is going to come through loads more, because I have fallen in love with Norway. Well, just the Nordic countries, to be fair. I can't wait to get over to Sweden in a few days, but I'm going to go to the Lofoten Islands. I mean, a spanner may be thrown in the works if the ferries aren't going or whatever like that, and it's going to be brutal and it's going to be windy, but that's all part of the experience of the Arctic Circle. That was pretty insane. To be fair, the rain here seems to be like Scotland. It comes in one big massive hit for 10 minutes and then it fades off again. Sometimes you get a little bit of spitting, sometimes, to be fair, I stayed low level sort of coastal. They call it coastal, but I'm not like right on the coast. So it's sort of expected to be that, I guess. Like, that is stunning. All the trees on top of the mountains frozen solid, the low-lying cloud. Oh, Norway, you've stolen me. You can really understand it when people turn around and say they went to Norway and didn't come home. Believe me, it's on my mind. While still thinking of that and constantly debating on where I should go, what I should do, the decision was made when I come up to the roundabout. It was either go left to Bodo to get the ferry over to the Lofoten Islands or go right towards Tromsø. I just flipped a coin and just let the coin take the goal. Wolf, let's go to Bodo. It's time to go over to the ferry terminal, which seeing these views on this route just blew my mind massively. I was so happy that it decided to send me this way. Started to climb up in the mountains again. We started to see some more of the snow-capped mountains. Absolutely stunning. But it wasn't long before we got back down to sea level and we soon arrived at the port. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I'm hoping there's someone I can talk to buy a ticket from, and if there is space, I don't know. The boat looks pretty cool over there. There's another one just over there too. I guess the backup plan is to simply backtrack ourselves a little bit and start heading towards Tromsø. I don't know, we'll see how we get on. So I spoke to the lady in there. She was just a cafe lady. She didn't really have good English, so if there was a language barrier, I didn't know what was what. But there's no actual staff there. So I've gone onto the actual website and found the route and everything that I want. And I've figured out that if I'm right, I'll just sit here and an attendee will come up to me and I can talk to her that way. In theory. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. There's quite a lot in the... that's the queue for the ones that have already got a ticket. And I'm in the queue of people that don't. And the front one is a lorry. I'm a bit nervous that we won't get on this now, actually. Seems like he's starting to walk up now to check all of our registration plates. He keeps asking for the QR code. Now, at the start, there's a QR code to register that you're here. And all it asks is your name and your date of birth and stuff. So I've got my QR code sat there ready and waiting. I wonder whether he's going to come up to the other side of the van or this side of the van, because all the others are on the wrong side. Well, they're on the right side and I'm on the wrong side. See how it goes. I wonder if I'll bribe him with a Red Bull. Do you reckon he'll take that? There he is in the high of his coat. He's just looked at me going, what the fuck, he's on the wrong side? Hello, mate. Hello. I don't have a ticket, but I have this.
Yes, it's okay.
How do I pay? Is it?
We will fix it.
Okay.
You got Ferry pays, I will send this goes automatically payment.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Do you want this?
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Tell you what, he smiled when I gave him that Red Bull. Proper brightened me up. That was well nice. It's getting a bit chilly now. The engine's been off for about an hour. Oh, what if I see some wildlife while I'm on the boat? To be fair, do I really want to be stood outside the boat going, watch it? I don't know. We'll see. It's only a small boat as well, and I've heard it's quite choppy out there. I've just googled what ferry pay is. So if you've got the auto pass, that includes ferry pay already into it. I'm not on auto pass because I couldn't figure out how to register it. So I went for ePass 24, which doesn't include the ferries. So ferry pass is a different one. If I don't have a ferry pass, then it goes through to the vehicle registered address. That's going to be a fun one. And then from there on to it just comes through as a bill. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. I think I can just download the ferry pay while I'm sat here and get that registered. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Does he want me to stop? Uh-oh. Are we going to get on? Oh, I don't know. Oh no, he's waving me through. Cheers, matey. Yes. We're going to get on the boat. We're going to get on the boat. There's an awful lot of Teslas up here. It's unreal. And to be fair, considering it's like snow and ice everywhere, there's an awful lot of like rear-wheel drive BMWs and Audis. It's all good fun in the hood. Holy cow. Dare I say it? Let's go to the Lofoten Isles. Check out that for a view getting on the boat. That is wow nice. Okay, so I started to go outside to try and spot some whales and stuff like that, because that'd just be super cool. And then I lasted 5 minutes, then I was straight back inside to the warm. It wasn't long before the sun started to set. We started to hit the open Norwegian Sea, and this is where it started to get rough. Just, oh God, my stomach was turning. I got randomly caught off guard. I was up on the actual deck and the speakers don't go outside. And then when I come back inside, there was nobody around. And I was like, where has everyone gone? And I was just docking and I was like, oh no, crap. Let's go find a park up. Holy cow, it is dark over here. Wow, welcome to the Lofoten Islands. Jesus Christ, I've done so many bucket thing items. This is awesome. As with every night that I've been out, it's dark when I've parked up, but you wait until you see this in the morning. Welcome to the Lofoten Islands. Got some food on the go, got a lovely cup of tea. I've just opened up my Roma battery app to see how my lithium batteries are doing. And the joy with this is they've got the temperatures. So you've got the cell temperatures and the BMS temperatures, because those batteries will only charge they will only take a charge if the battery is above 0 degrees, and it was getting close to that 2 degrees. So I've stuck my fans on, blow some hot air into there, and now they're on over 14 degrees, and those fans have only been on for 25 minutes or so. So that'll do me. It's time to scoff some food, have a brew, and chill out for the night. I say chill out for the night, but it's like 9 o'clock at night anyway, so I'll have this and probably get my head down, because tomorrow is going to be mind-blowing. If you've never heard of the Lofoten Islands, you're going to want to stay tuned for this. Trust me. Good morning. As I look rough as anything, because I literally have just got out of bed and stuck the kettle on. I'm planning today, and I've got an option, 2 options. One, I've got a whale watching tour booked in Tromsø for tomorrow, but I thought the time frame would be far too tight for me to actually get up there for tomorrow. So I came over to the Lofoten Islands, and I've just looked. It's an 8-hour drive, a solid 8-hour drive. If I stay at the conditions, if I stay at the speed limits and stuff like that, it's a solid 8-hour drive to a park up near Tromsø. So I could just do that, but like take a little bit extra time hitting all the locational spots on the way out of the Lofoten Islands, because while you're in the Lofotens, you've got to enjoy it, haven't you? But for me, the Lofoten Islands is all about the drive, so that's a bonus there. And so I'm tempted to do that and still do a long drive day today, and late park up, really early start, and get down to find somewhere to park in Tromsø to be able to go and do this whale watching tour. Or I can just take my time, plod through, do all the little touristy bits the whole way through, but then know that I'm not going to make that park up, know that I'm not going to make Tromsø, and take the hit on the whale watching tour. I am kind of tempted to aim for the whale watching tour. However, it does mean driving at night. Driving at night around here means a high risk chance of damage to your vehicle via animals. It's just absolutely breathtaking with the waterfalls and the mountains and the mist and the snow. The road that we're planning to drive through the Lofoten Islands is the only road in the world that is famous for curing heartbreak. It's not why we're going to be doing it, but trust me when I say subscribe, because that's going to be the next video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you are new around here, please subscribe.